Alright, Shalom. I want to start by saying, Brak the Yahweh, Brak the Yahushai, Brak the Yahweh, Brak the Yahushai, Brak the Yahweh, Brak the Yahushai, Ka'alam La Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kwakadash, and also double honor to the apostles and the elders Grand Millstone, and Shalom to you, Akim Adeh, pushing his truth in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kwakadash. Alright, so I'm back here again with a quick lesson. And now this lesson here is going into on how tomorrow I'm not gonna go on street. Okay, I'm not gonna be on highway bowers tomorrow. Under the me being under the 7 days quarantine, which started last this Monday, then it has to end on Monday. And as we know, this devil here. So what they're doing in Australia is, once you get tested for the positive, you have to, isolate yourself or be under quarantine at home for 7 days straight. Okay, you can't go anywhere. Your whole household has to be in quarantine for 7 days straight, and you're not allowed to go anywhere unless it's emergency. All right, so you're only allowed to be inside your house or whatever. But you know what I mean. So you brothers, man, like it's it's crazy, but that's some shit that Esau got going on over here, and that's why you see there's a shortage of food, shortage of everything, because the so-called home isolation, the so-called cases is getting that we're getting hit by. We have to be we have to isolate the ones who get test positive. So I guess I was one of them, but what happened is I received a text message from the government of here saying, from the day where I was tested positive, from that day I have to isolate. I can't go anywhere. I can't be anybody who's part of my household. I can't let nobody come to my house. So it's been like that, it's been like that since Monday, and today's Saturday right now. So tomorrow is Sunday, and that's the time we usually go on the street. And even the order Apostle Hamid, if a brother ain't feeling too well, you sick, you get tested, you come out positive, you have to stay away from that brother. So the brother do the videos with, the brother's doing good, he's all right, he's not sick, so I can't be around him, and spread this shit to him. I gotta wait till my test comes back negative on Monday. So nevertheless though, hey, Lord willing, tomorrow, I'm gonna do a sit down. The show don't stop. So it keeps going. But for me to go on Howard Bowers tomorrow, it's kind of risky, because the place I go to, it's about 20 minutes away from where I am, and that's it's an open place. People from work that I know, I'm under this, they could see me over there, and so to stay out of trouble, we gotta be wise. So that's what I'm trying to say. Any brother out there, man, who might be going through the same situation I'm going through, and just know that, man, this is you didn't it's not that you don't want to do the work. Satan don't want you to do the work. Okay, and from there, you gotta do the best of your ability to keep the videos going. Okay, keep the videos going. When you get a chance to do a live video, go ahead and do a live video, man. The work don't stop just because you can't make it on the street because of this isolation, situation we're facing right now. Hey, that doesn't stop you doing the work, man. All right. I feel like shit right now. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like fucking shit, because as you can see, man, the prophecies is on fire, and I really wanted to be on the street tomorrow, man. I wanted to be on the street so bad tomorrow, man, just to fucking prophesize, man. Okay, all these people that we've been walking by, what we teach, let them know, man. How about Shimon Shai is about to visit? Okay, it's about to pay his visit upon earth, and and that time is right now. All the signs are what coming, equaling out to it, man. But it is what it is. I can't make it tomorrow. It's not the end of all. There's a live video, sit down, that don't, so this video, it's like this lesson right here is, going into how I'm not going to be, be on the street tomorrow because of the isolation I'm going to be under after testing positive for it's a goddamn thing going on, but so anyway, I'm gonna go to the book of First Thessalonians, chapter 2, verse 18. But I'm gonna start from 7, right? I suck it. First Thessalonians, chapter 2, verse 17. But we brethren, being taken from you for a short time in a presence, not in heart, and devoured the more abundantly to see your face with great desire. Verse 18. Wherefore we would have come unto you, even I, Paul, once again, but Satan hinders us. So even during the time of the apostles, Apostle Paul, he was facing such a thing where he couldn't, make it to go to go see brothers out there, man, to go see some of the churches out there, so it happened. Guess what is happening right now due to this pandemic we're living through right now, man. Okay. And don't be hard on yourself, brothers, because I was trying to be hard on myself. Then I'm like, what can I do really? What can I do? Do I become over righteous and go ahead and show my face when I'm supposed to be at home? Next minute, I'm suffering. I'm suffering from being stupid, being over righteous. You know what I mean? The scripture teaches us how to move in these times, man. We have to be wise, man. We have to be really wise, man. All right. This is in the NLT, verse 17. It says, dear brothers and sisters, after we were separated from you for a little while, though our hearts, our mind never left you, we try very hard to come back because of our intense longing to see you again. All right, verse 18 in NLT as well. It says, we wanted very much to come to you, and I, Paul, tried again and again, but Satan prevented us. You see, and this is what's happening right now, man. Okay, when you go to the book of Ephesians on what we wrestle against, and this is what we wrestling against right now. In a minute, it's gonna be what? It's gonna be the famine of the truth, man. Okay, it's gonna be here in a minute. Okay, it's the book of Ephesians. Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 10. Finally, brethren, be strong in Hamashiach and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, that ye might be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. See? For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual weaknesses in high places, man. And that's who we're going against right now. There's a spiritual war going on between us against Esau, man. All right. Verse 13, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that you might be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. And that's what we're doing, man. We have to be wise. We have to, acting accordingly, man. You don't want to be too. Let me be fucking. Let me be over righteous. Let me go show my face. Fuck these people. If I get arrested, I'm gonna scream out. I'm doing this. When you can avoid all that and be able to do some, other things, man, to keep the lessons going, man. Okay. Now next minute you're in jail, you paying all this big ass fine you can't afford when you could have used wisdom and to do what? To do it another way, man. All right. Because Esau ain't no fucking dumb. He knows what's going on. He sees everything. And one thing I have learned of this, after I got myself in this quarantine, after I got my, no, I got myself into it, but like after this now, and my friends, from the so-called friends from work, I'm talking to, man, or have on social media, none of them are really fucking taking heed to this self-ISO, man. All right, and guess what? Issa's watching them. Issa sees everything. Your Snapchat tells the whole world where you are. So if your Snapchat can do that, Issa got you. They know what you're doing. The next minute, all right, they got a solution for that too. All right, so. They have a solution for everything, man. They know. Ain't nobody fucking quarantining themselves right now. Come on, man. We're talking about these Australians, man. All right, these criminals. That's like I had to say that, but that's the truth, though. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15. See then you work circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. So that's how we're supposed to carry ourselves in these days we're living in, man. You gotta be circumspectly, man. Okay, no fools, but wise. Okay, using wisdom to move our move. or to be, to maneuver this damn fucking devil, man, with his damn fucking rules he's setting up. Because Australia, man, this is, like I said, brothers be saying, I've been saying this, Australia is experiment fucking country, man, and this is where they be experimenting a lot of things on people, right here in Australia. Okay, you know, Matthew chapter 10, verse 16. Behold, I sent you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. All right, be therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves, man. Right, comply with this devil. Hey, he says go home quarantine for 7 days. Go ahead and do it. All right, do that. But hey, steady do your work, do the work. Okay, let the brothers know what's going on, so brothers don't think you're falling off in these times we're living in, man. But you gotta be wise, man. Okay, because the wolves is out there, and they're ready to attack, man. Especially if you're a man of the Lord, of course, man. They're watching you, okay. And it's so easy for them to say, okay, look this nigga here, okay, and get your ass out and take you, show you, televise you, demonize you, all right. And guess what? It's your fault, because you can be wise about it. Okay, let Esau get you for or let Esau comes to you, all right, without you breaking his laws, man. How about that? Let him do that. But if you're breaking his laws and you get caught in it, that's on you, legit, man. That's on you, man. Let me see. Last precept. This is the book of First Peter chapter 4, and verse 12. Beloved, thinking not stranger concerning the fury trial which is to try you, as though some stranger happened unto you, but rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye might be glad also with exceeding joy. Verse 14. If you be reproached for the name of Hamashiach, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory and of the Most High resteth upon you. On their part, he is evil spoken of, but on your part, he is glorified. That's right. Verse 15, right? Check this out though. But let none of you suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as an evildoer. You see that? As an evildoer, or as a busybody in other men's matters. Yet if any man suffer as a Mashiachian, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify the Most High on his behalf, man. All right. So you don't want to suffer that suffering of evildoer. You want to suffer over a real, a real Christian suffering, man. Which is what as a true follower of Yahushua Hamashiach, man. That's the kind of suffering you want to suffer for. Suffering for the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Suffering for the truth's sake. Of no of you trying to be over righteous and go ahead and go on the street when you're supposed to be at home, quarantine for 7 days. All right, then you go on the street trying to show off and get yourself in trouble. Next minute you're getting arrested. You're trying to be all hard and shit when everything could have been avoided. And that's what I'm trying to do. And now you're gonna have scoffers say what they want to say. Oh, this nigga's all here. He's taking a break from doing the work, or he's a coward. Hey, you can say what you want to say, but by the end of the day, man, how about Shem Yashah knows the type of situation brothers is facing over here in Australia, man. Okay. How about Shem Yashah knows those type of situations we're facing over here, man. All right. Now you might say, oh, you can go in there. They don't know who you are. Okay, cool. All right. You can, because Jake is always trying to be over righteous. But by the end of the day, man, it's once you get a text message from the government over here, man, they know you're supposed to be fucking under quarantine. All right. They know that your name, they send your they send your text. They also make a phone call to you, and then and you have to speak to this AI. All right, yeah, this happened today, man. They sent me a text message. I think it was either yesterday about blah 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 blah. Your name, your date of birth, you being this now. Make sure you don't do this now. Then say somebody's gonna contact you. And today I got contacted by AI. I was speaking to fucking AI today over the fucking phone, asking me all these questions. But all those questions, man, it's just like it's all fucking questionable. That's what I gotta say. I don't want to get deep into it, but it's like, damn. is really moving, man. Okay, because he has agenda, and the agenda is targeting certain people, man. Okay, that's all I can say after hearing those questions I was asked on the phone today. That's all I can say. So this session is going into tomorrow. I won't be able to be on street. All right, so because of the that type of situation I'm in right now, but there's nothing I can do about it. I just gotta, hold on to it. It ends on Monday in a couple of days, so it should be all good. I should be back on the street, low wheeling next week. Not tomorrow, but next week. But I'll see if I don't get hit by another fucking positive, man. Because that's what's going on in Australia. They're trying to fucking stop the whole country by this positive, testing. Because they have agenda here, man. The agenda is, to me right now, is to starve people, man. Is to starve people. That's what the agenda is over here right now, man. Is to stop the whole fucking world moving, and just to blame it on what I mean? Blame it on who? You know what I mean? You know what I mean when I say blame it on who, man? The ones who's not complying to this damn fucking yard. So that's all, man. And so shalom, two brothers out there and sisters out there, and Yahweh Shemeshah Brakatham, Lord willing, I'm able to do a live video tomorrow. Shalom.